Hey guys, welcome back to one more episode of Ask a Mentor. And today we have a very interesting question. Let me put the question up and then let's discuss with our mentor, Mr. Sovan Panda. So the question is, what is the one thing that a startup needs to do before starting a business online? So Sovan, what is the one thing that the business needs to do?
Okay, what's the one thing that a startup needs to do before starting a business online? Okay, so this
Hmm.
is very interesting question. Is I think a lot of people might be having this kind of a question, and to answer this, I have seen so many startups. They want to go online. They want to create a platform, or they want to start selling stuff online. But one of the most important thing that startup needs to understand and remember that if there is a market offline for whatever they want to do, okay, it becomes a lot more easier for them to go online and start expanding the market. So that's
Hmm.
that's the most important thing. Now there are many people who fail to realize that they think that probably I will create the market, even though the
Right.
market may not exist. They may try to create a market. Now let me take some example. Like for example, in US, furniture rental is a good business actually. it,
Hmm.
there,
Hmm.
there is a demand for that. But
Hmm.
now looking at furniture rental as a business in US, somebody starts a television rental in India and creates an online platform for that, right? So what I mean to say here is that I'm not saying that this business would not work, but we have to focus on understanding the market size. People go online for a specific reason. They want to go online because there is a lot of exchange of products and services happening in the offline world, and they want to
Hmm.
expand that further and have a higher reach. They want to reach to more and more customers across the different locations, different cities across the globe. That is why
Hmm.
they go online. But if you look at it on the opposite way, like a market does not exist, or the total addressable market is not there, or total serviceable market is not there, and you want to create an online business or online marketplace, then it becomes very difficult. The whole
Got it.
purpose of going online gets lost. Actually, that's
Got it.
a
So
yeah.
right. So basically, what someone is trying to say, guys, is now. I mean, theoretically, yes, we can take all items online and we can create a e-commerce site. Now, does it work in reality? Maybe not. Now, like someone was saying, like theoretically, yes, you can rent everything online. Could we rent televisions? Maybe not. Why? Because is it happening in the offline world already in the Indian market? Now, if the answer is no, then you're wasting your time creating an online platform and expecting that somewhere, the customer is going to be educated and is going to take that action to purchase this, non-existent, behavior, so on.
Right, that's very true. And if you take example of the very online businesses which are there today, like when Flipkart started, it started with the online book sales as a business, because there is a lot of book sales which is happening in the offline market. And
Hmm.
they wanted to capture the market because the market size is huge. So my
Hmm.
suggestion to a lot of startups is that you have to first understand what is your total market size. And if I go online, can I multiply 10x, 20x, 100x because I'm going online? If that is the case, you are able to get a higher market reach because you are moving from offline world to the online world. Then go for online. Otherwise,
Right.
if you are trying to create something just because there is
Right.
no price available,
So the
it,
keyword someone mentioned here is now online or internet is just a tool to multiply. It is not a, it is not an end on its own. Now you cannot expect that, okay, from the internet I'm going to sell something. No. Now if there is already an existing market, then internet can, multiply, 10x 20x your reach. So internet is only a reachable tool, right? Maybe we can make one more example on this, so on.
right? For example, if we talk about Swiggy or Zomato,
Hmm.
right? So there are very clear examples. People were anyway ordering food offline by calling to different restaurants, and there were certain platforms which was there. Now
Right,
they
there was
just
Domino's, right? Domino's and Pizza Hut.
yeah. So these were there, and now Zomato and Swiggy, they just captured the market by creating a platform, making a seamless environment and accessible to people so that they can um, directly order online and giving a very convenient service to them.
Hmm.
So that's
And right,
that's
right, and we can take also many other examples, like, if you look at also, book rentals. Now we are taking books from library, and now if somebody is working on that idea, it could be a good idea, because we are used to doing that in an offline world. Now the idea is, whatever we are used to doing in an offline world, can we do it online? Now Byju's, for example, Byju's, what did that do? So on. Byju's.
Yeah, so correct. So it was there on offline presence was huge. Now you talk about the book example. If you talk about just books,
Hmm.
right? The rental, they have
Hmm.
online presence as well as they have offline presence, and they are
Hmm.
leveraging both. They are encouraging people to order online and take the books, right? Same with
Hmm.
Byju's. They have created an online presence and they are reaching the market. So here the key is that you have to go online to have a maximum reach to
Hmm.
multiply your business, because a big market potential exists. You are not able to tap in the offline world, and hence you want to go online so that you can reach out more and more customers, not only in that particular location, maybe multiple cities, multiple countries, you know
Hmm.
and that is the reason why people go online, to leverage the technology and to grab the larger market share. So that's the most important thing.
Right, and one more important factor is, guys, now everything starts with trust. Trust as the first ingredient, first step. Now, for trust to happen, it has to be offline first, and then it goes online. So on the other, like, I mean, so maybe that's one of two takeaways from this episode. Maybe the first takeaway would be, is there a question is there a offline habit zone of the customer that you're trying to take it to the online world? And now have you built that? Now, for example, Byju's was doing offline classes before they went online, isn't it, so on?
Yes, very true.
Hmm?
uh, yeah. So that's how it works. So don't create a business just for creating a business, or don't create an online presence or a platform just because you want to do something. Like the television example which I gave about the rental of television. The market does not exist so much, at least in India, right? And
Hmm.
it does not make sense. So wherever you see that, you want to first do the market sizing, understand that what should be the big market potential which is there, and
Hmm.
what is the current challenges in the offline world, what is the
Absolutely. So
inconvenience being
yeah,
caused because it exists offline, right?
so
And
I think
hence,
one of the yeah, so I'm sorry. So one of the most simplest strategies that you can use to create that idea is to observe what's happening. Just observe what's happening in the offline world and ask yourself, how can I improve it? Okay, if I can improve it, can I take it online? Isn't it so on?
absolutely. So that's the most important factor here. The online is also for creating convenience, making sure that your reach is more, and you are making it more seamless for the users. Okay, and solving a lot of their problems.
Right. Anything else you would like to add, so on?
That's pretty much. I think it's a very simple question, and the answer is also pretty straightforward and very simple, right? So go for it. Go for online. If you see a market which is there, yes, you want to tap the market, larger market, go online. But don't create an online where an offline presence does not exist, or you want to create a market out of it. It becomes really a difficult challenge.
Right. So that was brilliant. Thanks for the so many amazing insights, so on this episode. So guys, so that was one more episode of Ask a Mentor. So if you have any questions, feel free to write to us, and we'll be happy to take your questions. As you can see, the amount of value we're able to add, because you are asking questions. Your questions matter, because your question could be answering maybe hundreds of people's answers who are looking for this. Maybe they might be going through the same problem right now. Right. So saying that, I end this episode. So if you're watching this on any platform, please like, comment, and share. If you saw value, please share this episode with your friends and family, and that's how we can all benefit from this value that we are creating. So until next time, guys, have fun and take care.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.